What's going on, YouTube? Oh geez, Nitro RC is coming at you again from the lot. Look at that, boys. Higher and hotter than hell up there today. According to the old extremely dirty war pony here, we're at 81 degrees. That guy was covered in nice yellow pollen again. Ain't that a beautiful thing? Ugh. Anywho, had some big twisters come through here last night. I think we had like 10 or 12 tornadoes touch down in Michigan last night. It was bad. We had a bad tornado outbreak here. I mean, from the top of the mitten all the way down to the bottom. We had them all night long till about 2-ish, 3 o'clock in the morning when they vacated. And yeah, they all hit at nighttime. Battle Creek, which is about 10 minutes this way to me, to my west, had one coming right down through downtown. That's the one that was heading this way. Our sirens were going off, but once again it jumped us and landed over here north of us, a place called Springport, towards Springport. Rice Creek, which is where the last one hit, that jumped over us, so we've gotten lucky now. Thank you, big guy upstairs. 2 times in a row now they've skipped over us. But yeah, we had the sirens going off last night all night long and power blinking, and it was rough, boys. It was rough. A couple of us RC guys that are in the live streams last night also live here in Michigan. They're up by the Lansing area. They got pounded, and we talked to them last night, and they made it through okay. So yeah, a little shaky last night here in the hood, but we're here. Another beautiful day. Sun's out. Got a breeze. 81 degrees, hotter than Hades. I know, Nitro Pimp, I know it's not Florida hot, but it's Michigan hot, bro. In Michigan, we ain't supposed to have that kind of heat. Shout out to my boy Nitro Pimp and Mrs. Pimp and Nitro Pit down there. Nitro Pup says, what's up, Nitro Pit? Nitro Pup says, big shout out. Big shout out to Malo and Mrs. Malo. Big shout out to Chino, Mrs. Chino, little Chinoette. Nitro Pup says, shout out to Raider. Nitro Pup says, shout out to Dutchess. Nitro Pup says shout out to Ranger, Amp's little sidekick. So yeah, Nitro Pup says shout out to all the peeps, and he thanks you and appreciates and respects all of you for the support of the channel. But we're gonna get on with this bad boy today. Yes sirree, Bob. This is the Hyper SST, the HOBAO Hyper SST Truggy. We've had this thing for a minute. Been setting and waiting to get it broke in. Today we put a little more than a half tank of fuel in it, got the head warmer on it, getting it warm. We have yet to pull the cord on him. We got the head button changed on him from a turbo plug to a standard plug. You guys all seen all of that. Tires are glued up, mocked up. Front end's been front end's been aligned perfectly the way I like it. That's looking good. Servos are touched off. Everything's tight and right, boys and girls. We're gonna at least get 4 tanks idle through him today. It's like I said, it's hot out here. This big guy don't dig the heat. The pup don't even like it. Got the air conditioner going at home, so when we get done out here, we'll go back there and do that. But yeah, we're gonna get at least 4 tanks ran through him. We brought a couple more toys with us that we might pop off while we're waiting on him to idle through. We might pop them off in between cycles on him. Whatever, they're gonna get ran too. He is still heating up. He's got about 6 minutes to go on this. Before that gets done, that head's hot. Boy, getting hot. So that's working good. Got our juice. We are set to go. So while that's doing that, if you guys do me a favor before we even get started, if you hit that like button for us, please. Me and the Nitro Beagle greatly appreciate the thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when OG's out here, or we're in the Nitro corner getting shit done, or we're out here at the lot, site A or site B. Wherever the zombies aren't, that's where we be. But wherever we're at, so you guys can stay tuned and know when we're online getting stuff done, running, breaking, tuning, fixing, whatever we're doing on that day, so you guys know when the dynamic duo is online. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a channel subscriber. 561, I think 561 subs now. You guys are kicking so much ass. Oh, greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. Big shout out to my 3 channel members. Love you guys for the support. You have no idea what that means to have that kind of support. It's just a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Big shout out to my boy Rinks. Getting the live streams done, doing good, kicking ass, taking names. Your package should be going out probably Monday, Bubby, along with Miss JJ's. Those are all boxed up at the house, sitting on the floor, ready to go. So yeah, you guys can expect your stuff by next week Wednesday if I send it out Monday. It all depends on the awesome USPS system that we have here in the United States. But anyway, that'll be on its way, and we're getting stuff done. A lot of stuff going on, guys. Got a couple of videos in the bank from the Nitro Corner. Going to get that stuff done. Little meticulous things behind the scenes going on, you know, that nobody gets to see or wants to see, or who knows, maybe you guys do want to see them, I don't know. But got some short clips coming up too of that stuff, and we're going to get moving. So we're going to let that finish warming up. I'm going to kill this camera, save some battery, and I'll bring you guys back right when we're getting ready to pull the cord. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, boys and girls, here we go. Time to kick the tires, light some fires. HOBAO T. We cut the boot off that damn thing too. Hope the battery in here is good. This is one of them iffy batteries I've had, but it should be okay. Got some fuel shot up into this big mug, this big 30, big Hyper 30. All right, boys and girls. For the RC gods, let's see if he's going to make it happen. Uh-oh, idle's real low. He started. Idle's really low on it though. Let's see what he does. Gets a little blood flowing through his system here. No air in the line. That's that engine trying to breathe. Yep. We'll see what he wants to do. He's running. Pulsating, I don't know about that, but we'll see how he's going to work. He's going to balance out. He's got to get some heat through him. If he finds his groove, he'll chill out. All right, guys, you've seen it. Tank 1's on the move, idling. Not the smoothest, but he's idling. I know one thing, I just tried moving that low end needle in a little bit to help out the idle. That sucker's tight, and I mean tight. So we might have to go over it a little bit, make sure everything's tight and right the way it's supposed to be, and we'll look into all that later on. The important part, what you do. The important part, you okay? Hope he didn't just lick something he wasn't supposed to, or something bit him. But anyway, we'll get him worked out. Worst case scenario, we get the tanks idle through him, we gotta take the carb apart. We'll figure it out. He's just being temperamental right now. We got him. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit for tank 2, maybe tank 3, somewhere around there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna idle 2 tanks straight through him and then give him a break. Right now I'm just gonna monitor the temperature and get the temperature up and down. Not really worried that much about the temperature on these big engines, but they're not a high revving, high tuning, smaller engine that I really want to keep tight and right. I can give these a little bit of a leeway, but we're still gonna cycle him one time. So I'll bring you guys back to the next tank or the break-in between 2 and 3. Either way, he's running, boys and girls. I'll catch you in a minute. Peace. No. All right, boys and girls, boys and girls, boys and girls. If you've been watching, we just got done with tank number 2. We idled 1 and 2 straight through. We got the piston on dead bottom. The engine was at, I think, 206 or something like that, 190 something at the end. We're gonna let it cool down all the way again. We didn't let it run completely out. We pinched the line off on it to keep some fuel in there, and that way we're just gonna, it'll be ready to go. All we gotta do is basically hit it. Put the warmer back on it, pop it. It should start right back up. Then we will idle tank 3 and tank 4 through there in just a minute. As soon as that cools down, we just got it shut off. It ran fine. The idle started to calm down towards the end on tank 2. The idle smoothed out. It was running really good. So, and you guys have watched. If you picked up on it, you guys got to watch me run the big bad Juju truck. He come out here and got it done. Fired right up. First hit on the old roto rooter start. Ran a tank through it flawlessly, up and down, just having fun, getting him some air out here. So I know he's still good to go. Now he can be cleaned up. His piston's set back on dead bottom. Now when he goes home, he's good. We know Grubby's good. We know Paintball's good. We know the Problem's good. As we're getting them figured out, we know the HOBAO, the VS2, my buggy, the white one, Mini Ghost, we know he's good. We know all these are good. We know the Kyosho's good, Yoshi. But he's got a redemption day coming up. He's got a redemption run coming up because the last time his engine slid over somehow. We ain't figured that out yet. His engine slid over a little bit. You could hear it grinding at the end of the last video. We went home, loosened the 4 bolts up, slapped the mesh back together, tick it, got it set right, tightened it back up. He's good to go. He's out here for redemption run too. So as soon as we get started on him, running tank 3 through him, we're probably going to break out the big bad Kyosho. Get his little, got to keep this stuff out of the sun, guys. It's out here baking in this sun. The sun's killing it. It's hot. So as soon as we get done with that, we'll get him out here and get him running. He can get his moment of glory, and then we know he's good to go, and we can set him at home and not worry about him either, while we're breaking in all the new guys. Because we're still breaking in the MP10T, even though we have 12 tanks ran through him. Still, he needs more. We're just getting started on him, and we have the HPI MT2 SS at home with the brand new 3.0 in it that needs to be broken into, not counting what we still have to build and put together. So a lot of pokers in the fire, guys. A lot of low-hanging fruit, as my boy the Rinkster would say. We need to get chopped off and fixed up. So all that still has yet to come. So as he cools down, we're going to start him back up and let him run. Let that get as cool as I can, especially being in here. 110 degrees it says. That's about right. He's getting close. 109. So yep, he's about ready to fire back up too. So we're going to start him back up. Let them last two tanks run through him. And then as of now, he's okay. I don't know, it depends on how we feel. We've been out here for a minute in this heat. It's a bitch out here, especially on the blacktop. This blacktop makes it even hotter. Everything's cooking from the ground up. So if we're feeling okay still and we're not burnt like bacon, we might put the HOBAO on the ground. Ice, cold Michelob. Anywho, you guys know I'm bullshitting you. I don't drink. So we'll put him on the ground if we feel like it. If not, we'll take him home with 4 tanks ran through him, and then we can bring him back out and we'll run a few tanks through him. It's just like we did the MP10T. We'll get that one out here too and keep pounding away on him and pound away on him and keep knocking him down. Get all these boys added to the stable. We know they're locked tight and right and ready to go. So that's what we're looking for, is to get that done. So I'll bring you guys back in a minute when we fire him up and we get on with the next run. So stay tuned. Tank 3 and 4 coming up. Peace. All right. He's cooled down completely. We're like at about 92 degrees, so he's as cold as he's going to get. Going to slap the old head warmer back on him again. Turn this sucker on. Even though he really doesn't need it, as soon as that light kicks out, we're going to start him back up for tanks 3 and 4. We're going to idle those tanks straight through, and that's where he's going to set. That will be where he sets. If you guys have been watching right along, you got to see the bits and pieces of other ones being ran. The big bad Juju truck was out here, and I know Travis was wanting to see him fly, but not today, bro, not today. We jumped a little fast movers, but we ain't jumping the big dogs today. Nope, try to keep them together as long as we can for now. Then we got out the Kyosho for the redemption run. Yoshi the Kyoshi, the big MT10. The clouds are beautiful. Well, it looks like it's just hanging right there. Yep, so we got the Yoshi out for the redemption run. Speed runs, rip and trip and jumping, doing what he does best. Good running little 21. Yes, he is. It's funny pulling on that 21. Feels like there's no compression hardly whatsoever in that sucker, but it's tight as a drum and runs good. So yeah, he's all set to go. And we're going to finish breaking this bad boy in right here, and then we have one more contestant to bring to the show. So we're going to make this into a 4 video series, guys. You know how we do it out here, 4 installments. Get this truck broke in at the same time. The break in, the 1, 2, and the big 3 coming up. Last time this last all-star was out here, he was fast. Oh, was he fast. He was doing some speed drifting around the corners and everything else, and just flat out getting it. My boy Travis says he's the king of the jump. My boy Travis says, hey, that sucker flies like no other. So we'll send him a little bit here and there. We ain't gonna launch him, but we'll send him. Launching them, you guys have already seen them all launch, and my definition of launch is 50-60 foot. You guys have seen them fly through the air, the greatest of ease, and you guys have all seen that happen before. Now we'll do some little jumps, tune them, get them running tight, show some people how to do that a little bit, kind of get in with the tweaking, you know, and what needs to be done here and there to keep them running so they fire up all the time, like I like to think mine do. And we'll go on from there. But big shout out again to all my supporters out there, all you guys. Big shout out to Michael Graham getting that T-Max done, the speed runs. Can't wait to see it, bro. Can't wait to see it. 50 mile an hour should come pretty easy for that little sucker. So I can't wait to see that one, what that was going to turn into. A lot of big stuff going on today. See my boy Rinks dropped a video with the big Revo, out running his Revo today, jumping it, getting some dirt time in on that sucker. Good for Rinks. A lot of stuff going on YouTube, boys and girls. A lot of stuff going on YouTube. Don't let nobody tell you that YouTube's dead. Don't let nobody tell you that YouTube ain't got nothing going on. YouTube's got a lot going on. They might not have nothing going on, but we, putting stuff out there, have a lot going on. So get out there, watch some videos, get out there and make some videos, guys. Hey, this is a great time to be in the hobby. Great time to be in the hobby. And he ought to be getting really close. Really, really close. Oh yeah. Yep. Run that tank down, run another one right behind it. He's done. We can scratch him off the list. The next tank, he goes on the ground. That'll be the long one. We just burp him around. That's when it takes a little while. It's faster than idling, but it still takes a little while. Breaking in buggies and engines and stuff like that is never a fun time for anybody. That's why the pros pay to have it done. A lot of pros have somebody else do it. And then there's some pros that do it for the other pros. It's just what they do. But we don't have that luxury, so we got to take the time out to do each and every one of them. And we still have, what, 1 or 2 more? 2 or 3 more to do after this one. So yeah, we got a couple more we got to break into. Not to mention what we got coming. Y'all wait and see what we got coming. We got new stuff coming to the RC family. That's going to be a little bit, but it's coming. It's in the works. It's in the works. Wait till you guys see this. So let me get in here, see if we can get him jumped over. Ugh. Because it's already warm enough out here. We really don't need this to get up to temp. Because he's already warm enough. It ain't like it's 40 degrees out here. BOT, enter. Don't turn him on. Okay. Here we go, boys and girls. Remember, we didn't run him out. We pinched the line off on him. That's all we did to him. Okay. For the RC gods, let's get it. Second hit. We'll see that idle stays like that. Told you guys that idle calmed down. It's finding its groove right now. How about faces? Yeah. Come on, Daddy. It's cooler up here. Yeah. Yeah? Huh? Okay. It'll be alright. He's like, man, you took out my cooling spot. I can't come in here and lay down. So there we go, boys and girls. Tank 3 in the idle, and idling good. Took him a minute to find his rhythm. I told you he would. He'd find it or figure it out, or we were going to take that carburetor apart, one of the two. He's figuring it out on his own. That's good. So we're going to let him keep going. If you don't stay away from that stuff over there, I'm going to bust you up. You hear me? You're about to get in trouble. Nasty shit over here. Hillbillies out here. Got needles. Got all kinds of trash out here. This is what happens when you let crackheads into the area. When you get the ghetto over here. There's no ghetto in this town. They should never allow it over here. Huh? Good boy. You stay out of that stuff. Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll bring you back after tank 4 and we'll see where we're at. I'm gonna get him up to temperature and we're gonna shut him off. That's all we gotta do. I'm gonna let that idle up enough, let you guys see it. Yep, doing good. Doing real good. Aha. Just as I say that, it hits the air pocket. Yep. See, Raw RC's got a new one up. The Savage with a big dynamite, big red in it. That should be a ripper. Raw's always got good top quality material up. His jumps, his ramps, his locations are all primo. I'll be right there with you, brother. Hopefully next year I'll get the hell out of the concrete jungle. But until then, here we are, having fun in the sun, baking on the blacktop. Once it gets about 200 degrees, I'm going to try getting up to 200 degrees before I cut you guys loose. Because the next time you see me, we'll be at the end of tank 4. And then we'll decide whether we put him on the ground or whether we're done with him for today. It all depends. And we got one more all-star to get out, like I said. We're going to get him out in a minute. But not until I cut this one out. So, we'll see what's going to happen. See how long it takes him to get up the temperature. Right there knocking on the door. Turbos are set right because the radio's off, the buggy's off. He's just doing his thing. Doing his thing. So, here's a question. Has anybody got anything new coming out? I know what my boy Travis has got. He already revealed it in his little premiere he put up. That thing looks wicked. It's going to be a screamer. I can't wait to see that little buggy run. Anybody else got anything new coming out? Anybody got any new trucks, new buggies, new truggies? Anybody switching over to electric? Anybody playing with electric? Circle track racing, dirt track racing? Has anybody got anything going on? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear about it. Love to hear about it. If you're new to my channel and just passing through, hey, leave a comment. Tell me what you're doing. I'll come subscribe to your channel. I'll come follow you. Everybody supports everybody the way we believe it. Not everybody believes that way, but I do. OG does. So that's the way it's supposed to work. If you guys got anything new going on, drop it in my comments. I'll click on your channel, go check you out. Me and the Beagle, the Nitro Pup, will subscribe to you and come see what you got going on all the time. That's what we like doing, the interaction. Hopefully my boy Hugh and my girl Miss Yvette get that engine running pretty soon. They're getting closer and closer and closer. Love their live streams. Oh, a big shout out to Hugh. Big shout out to Miss Yvette. Love you guys. Love you guys. Good live streams going on all the time. Good live streams. Good people. Good people. RC community's tight, guys. RC community's tight. Good time to be in the hobby. He ran long enough, it got cooled off long enough. When he gets up to temperature and he gets running, he'll smooth back out again. See? If you go back and watch tank 2 and 3 run, you see at the end of tank 3, when I loaded him up, before I cut that last section out of the video, you'll see how smooth he was running. About like that. Actually a little smoother than that. Leave that off for a minute. All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna let that go. We're about a third of the way through that tank. I'm gonna run the fourth one right behind it. We're gonna break out the Legend. We're gonna break out the All-Star. No, it's not grubby. We're gonna break out the other Legend, the other All-Star, and get a tank ran through him real quick. Let him zip, let him rip, let him fly, let him dive, let him do whatever he's gonna do. Then we'll finish breaking in the monster back there. So I'll bring you guys back in a minute, right when we're done with tank number 4 on that. Peace. All right, boys and girls. Holy shit, the sun went behind a cloud finally. Woohoo! That's tank 4. Not that much more to go. I richened up that bottom probably a half a turn and maybe an hour more to try calming that idle down. I turned the radio on in the truck, left the truck on like a dumbass, turned the radio on in the truck a little while ago and burped it, and it's got so much snap, it's insane. It should not have that much snap out of the factory like that on break-in. It should be fat, it should be sluggy, and it wasn't. We'll see if I can do it without stalling it. See how punchy that thing is? Look at that. It shouldn't be that punchy. It should be too fat to do that. Look at that. This sucker is violent. Look at that. Oh my goodness, is it violent. It should not be that snappy on tank number 4 on braking. And that's just me snapping it. So I'm not doing no damage to the engine. But still, that's crazy. It should be too rich to do that. That's where you want to get it to when you're leaning it out. It shouldn't be that lean and that snappy right now on tank 4. It should be a little sluggy. That means that low end is extremely lean, because like I said, I've already richened it up a half a turn, if not more. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a monster. If it's that punchy already, and it's not lean, it's got good smoke coming out of it. So yeah, this one's gonna be fun to tune, and it's gonna be a monster. And right now we got probably 1/10 of a tank left in the bottom of that to go, so we're almost through, guys. Almost through. I kind of want to run it completely out. I want to stall it out and get all the fuel out of it, because I don't know when I'm going to run it again. It might be tomorrow, might be the next day. A little bit of fuel left in it ain't going to hurt it none, so I'll probably pinch it off, let it run out like that, so there's still some fuel in the line, not much, but we'll watch it when we get there, and then we're going to stop it down. We're going to stop at the island of the 4 tanks, just like we did on which one was it? Yeah, the MP10T, the Kyoto Truggy. When we broke that in, we did 4 tanks, we went home. That's what we're going to do with this. We're going to do 4 tanks, and then we're going to break out the Legend, run a tank through him, and me and the Beagle has been suffering out here in the heat right along with me, trying to get me some sun. Got that native tan going on. Get out here and get this thing done. So stick with us, boys and girls. We're almost done. About got 4 tanks through him. And then we're gonna move on. So I'll catch you in a minute. Peace. Whew, all right, boys and girls, that was it. He puked out. We started him back up one more time. I rubbed the throttle up a little bit a couple times to burp him clean and pinch the line off, shut him off. He has maybe a smidgen of a frog here of fuel left in him. Nothing you can't even see really from the bottom of the tank. Pistons on, there's the top. That's got to be close to the bottom, dead center right there. Pistons down, truck's off, radio is off, and we are kicking. We are kicking. So 4 tanks idle through him. The next show will be, yeah, the next one will probably, I don't know. The weather's supposed to be nice again tomorrow. We're not supposed to have anything major going on. Nitro Pup's out there having a field day. I found him a stick. He's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. But so we got him out there now. 4 tanks idle through him. Ooh, look at that big sucker right there. Jeez, oh peas, come on, guys. Anywho, back to what I was saying. We have 4 tanks idle through him, which is good. Now we'll be back out here tomorrow, maybe the next day. Get the next 4 tanks ran through him. And this time he'll be on the ground. You've seen how snappy he is. 150 degrees right now. He's pretty punchy, guys. He's too punchy for being fat on idle like that. That is crazy. That is crazy. He's gonna have some power. If that low end's not lean right now, if it's made like that, if that's the way it was made by the RC gods, that sucker right there is gonna be nasty. That is a badass little 30 right there. Hyper 30. Yes, it is. Get this battery back in here. Get that back in there. Really needed modern hell out here today, but we had it anyway to give us some help. Now we got him squared away. Get a little tampon tore off for his exhaust pipe here. He's damn sure going to be leaking a little bit. He was gurgling. So the high speed, definitely fat. That low end, oof. I don't know where that low end's at. We'll figure it out together, boys and girls. You know we always do. But If that low end is still rich and it's that punchy, ooh, we got us a little monster on our hands, boys and girls. Yes, we do. Got us a little monster on our hands. He's going to be fun, fun, fun. And got a HOBAO 14 tooth clutch bell on him. Whew. Good Lord, he's going to have some snap. He's going to have some ridiculous punch. Yes, he is. Get the body back on him. We're going to call this video a wrap. The break-in of the big HOBAO Hyper SST for Truggy. Yes, sirree, Bob. Where's that antenna at? Hold it, nowhere near where that antenna is supposed to be at. I know that for sure. Yeah. So we gotta get some body clips made up for him too. He's using a couple I stole out of the old parts jar, laying there on the table. So we get one in there. Get one in here. Really? That one goes up and down. This one goes sideways. Huh, that's odd. So there that goes, there that goes. So if you guys enjoyed watching this little bits and pieces and bobs and however it is my UK brothers say, bits and bobs, give me a thumbs up please. Out here in this heat. Chugging away through this, getting the next beast ready, and he's going to be a beast. Yes, he is. It's funny how that color matches the Kyosho colors too, the black and orange of the Kyosho. It's weird. But anyway, OG's Nitro RCs coming at you from the lot, breaking in the big HOBAO Hyper SST with the big monster Hyper 30 engine in it. Yes, boys and girls, I said engine, not motor. We're not having that fight today. Me and Nitro Pup are out here. We're about ready to ditch out home. We got one more to run, and then we're out of here. This is going to be quick and easy. Maybe painful, but quick and easy. So, smash the thumbs up for me, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already a channel subscriber. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when OG's out here doing stuff like this, and the pup is doing stuff like that. He says shout out to all the fur brothers and sisters out there, especially Duchess. He said holler, Duchess, holla. And yeah, hit that bell for notifications, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a channel subscriber. Consider becoming a channel member, and stay tuned. OG's got another one coming up next, live from the lot. Catch you in a minute. Peace.